damn, missed the first part of that. Belch. Anyways, yeah, I totally forgot. I had two topics that I wanted to rage out on, and I just totally just went blank, bruh. I don't remember what the hell I wanted to talk about. Costa Rica, Alajuela province, Costa Rica. Right? This waterfall in Catarata del Toro. So Catarata del Toro, waterfall in Alajuela province, Costa Rica. Right? If I'm saying it in Spanish, I think that's how you're supposed to say it, because the J's are silent and the R's you roll. But anyways, I wanted to do something with that. Maybe draw it out or figure out the landscape and put it in a jersey somewhere. But it's interesting. I recorded it, so hopefully I will remember. Yeah. I remember. Got it. Boom. Anyways, back to one of the things that I wanted to talk about was where I am at with understanding reality as a whole. I don't remember if I recorded myself before saying this. I gotta check my phone for recordings and my laptop for recordings. And I think I have other recordings somewhere on my hard drive that I just... Oh, man. I gotta go look, bruh. For real. So, I got stuff, dog. I have stuff somewhere, hidden somewhere. But, yeah, so where I'm at now is, I'm under the understanding of... different. Okay, so here's how before I used to just view. Okay, let me start with what I know first, and then I'll go into like how I used to view it before, because I could just go back and forth with it like that. You feel me? And as I'm talking, I'm looking at this GTR as my screensaver, and I really like this car. I don't know, man. It might be the only automatic that I'll get as a supercar. For me, the GTR is where it's at. Like I like the Nissan GTR, the R32. I like that platform. Everybody don't like it per se, but I like it, and I would certainly get one. Like the limited edition, whichever. It's pretty fast. I can hook it up to make it faster, shoot flames, and I'm straight, bro. I don't need nothing else. Anyways, and I'm still looking at the Jag, and I want that Jag so I can hook up personally, turn into a stick, and fix up the engine. The Jag XK R. If I could get the R, then I would get the R. You get me? But if I don't get the R, I'll just still be satisfied with the XK and just hook it up to the R, or swap out the engine to the R, or buy bigger internals and have forged pistons and make it a beast of a vehicle. But anyways, so this is how I see and view reality. All right, so reality as a whole, right? Reality as a whole. All right. The best way I can describe this is as I'm also into music, right? And I love music and I love the science of music. But what intrigued me is frequencies and how music is played through different frequencies, through different mediums. You hear different sounds, and sometimes you don't hear any sound, but you still get a sense of presence. You get me? And so I don't know. I explained this one time, and I don't know if I have the recording down, but I explained this one time, and I really had it down packed at that time, and damn, I hope I did record it. If not, then whatever, but I'll try to explain it as best as I can right now. But I'll go back into my notes. I have it down somewhere about something. But in any case, as far as frequency is concerned, right? So basically, when we speak, all right, first of all, water holds information, right? Water holds information, right? That's the first thing. First thing, all right, well, water, all right. Water, air, space, you have different mediums that exist here on Earth, right? And so frequencies, when you speak, when you speak to something, when you speak into something, or you speak life into something, I mean, when you speak in general, you are vibrating your voice for sound to come out, for words to be expressed in a manner that you would want it to be. So if I say, let's go up or let's go left, then the only thing we can do is go left. You want to go left? All right, let's go left. That's it. What does that sound like? That sounds like an example of manifestation. You manifest what you want to exist and it appears, right? It's that simple. You have an idea, you put that idea down, right? Let's take that process. Let's take that process and simplify it, right? So you have a great idea, right? Now, remember, your thoughts, when you think about something, you might have a picture in your mind of what exactly you want, right? And it's crazy to me that some people don't dream or don't have an imagination, which is it's just weird. Like, I don't know, but I'm not going to say it's weird in a way. I'm just saying it's weird for me to understand that people do not dream like that or do not have an imagination like that, which is okay. People live and go through life plenty of times quite fine without even knowing that's even a thing. You get me? So they're missing out on half a life right there. And so when you think about it, right? When you think about a thought, you think about a thought in your mind. Now, where is your mind? Your mind, we associate it with our brain, right? Now, does that mean that object is in your brain? No. When you laugh, when you cry, when you're angry, when you have an emotion is nothing more than a chemical reaction, right? You have your maybe I will get into specifics because I gotta look up information and stuff, and I don't want to say the wrong thing, but you have a chemical reaction within your brain when you have certain emotions, right? That's what causes emotions, just different temperatures that rises and falls during different sections of the brain that determines your mood, right? You have a reaction to something and your brain interacts with it. You get me? It's a chemical reaction. So when you think or have an idea, it's a chemical reaction, right? That chemical reaction is nothing more than liquid molecules because it's a chemical reaction, right? So liquid molecules that carries information, right? Because you have memories, and without these chemical reactions, you wouldn't have any memories. You wouldn't have a brain to think about to have memories or ideas, or have a creative mind to even want to think about anything, right? So here it goes, right? So that's from, we could go to the microscopic scale, but that's as small as I want to bring it to right now, right? So when you have an idea, you could put it, when you have that idea, right? You have that idea, it's in your mind, and then you put it down on paper, right? So you take it from the realm of thought. You take it from this unknown realm of thought, like this imaginary space. We call it imaginary, but it's a space within the mind that enables you to think and process, right? And we take that and we put it down on paper. So we take this that has no substance technically and put it on paper to have substance. So that's in a 2D form. A 2D form. You take a pencil and a paper and you write it down and you draw it or whatever into a 2D form. Then you go and you try to create that model. You create that model using 3D objects. So you go from zero to you go from the thought to 2D to 3D. Right? Or is pencil and paper 1D, and then you design it on a computer. You design it on a computer as a 2D object, right? Because on a computer everything is still 2D. It's still 2D, or it's still 1D as a matter of fact, because it's still flat, right? But we could see, if we design it on a computer, we could turn it into a 3D object, but it's in a 2-dimensional form. You get me? But in order to bring it out of that 2-dimensional form into a 3D object, we have to go and get materials, put those together, and then we have the 3D object that you envisioned in your mind. That's called manifestation. You can manifest anything that you want at any time, during any occasion. You can manifest. You can manifest things, right? So first we have to understand that, right? We got to understand that.